Please be advised that Little Miss Recap contains adult language. Hi everyone, welcome to Little Miss Recap, the podcast where I don't even know.
Just keep spinning into a bigger and bigger mess every day.
This got so messy, and just wait until we get into the next episode, which is even messier.
Yeah, so you know how we mocked Ken and Barbie last time? And Denise with a Y for quote-unquote winning polyamory?
Yes.
I think these guys were the smart ones to get the fuck out of here, because this is turning into a Lord of the Flies situation.
Holy shit. And can I say something?
Yes. Oh, no.
Shame.
Oh, already. It's not even a minute in.
Shame. Shame.
Is Sean not as bad as we thought?
Oh, no, Sean's worse than we thought.
Oh, I don't think he's as bad as we thought. No, let me rephrase. In terms of what he's doing with these women, he's terrible.
Yes.
But he is becoming pretty funny and like comedic.
He is actually, like,
relief.
He seems to have woken up.
Yes.
Yes.
He's an awful objectifier.
Right.
But like,
remember, Amy, he doesn't want a donut.
Right. But when he makes certain cracks, I'm kind of like, okay, you're funny.
There's something there. They
Okay.
still hate each other, but there is something there.
Yeah.
He's not as useless as we thought he was initially. Because initially he was just useless. He was just a misogynistic fuckboy.
Yeah, I feel like he's, especially when we get to episode 8, which I watched because I had to take notes.
Yeah.
He's funny.
Yeah.
He's a little funny.
He's a little funny.
And I'm
He's
like,
a little funny.
okay. Because at first I was like, why on earth would somebody like Brittany be attracted to this idiot?
Right.
But now I'm starting to see maybe he was funny.
Maybe.
Okay.
I mean, she's not attracted to him anymore.
Can we talk about her eyeliner? Because it freaks me out. The gold eyeliner under the eyes.
Her makeup is getting worse and worse. And you know it's very serious, whatever's happening when the Muppet hat comes out. That's when she is down to brass tacks, Amy. It's when serious polyamory business is coming, when she has the rainbow Muppet wig.
Yes.
She is so weird.
And guys, we saw the picture. We know Hulk and Lauren are expecting a little cub. A little cub
For the bears.
I just need to know that Jess is out, like, not involved in this anymore. Free Jess.
I hope Jess has gotten her freedom from these people. I hope that somebody is making sure that Lauren is off the juice now that she's, gestating a child.
Good point.
I hope she's eating real food, not just whey protein.
Was were they at the whey protein conference?
Oh,
with
they
you
live
know
there.
who? We can't talk about it. Oh, it's out today.
Yes.
If you listen to our Sister Wives rewatch on Little Miss Recap Extra, the Manosphere was gone last week, but they're back, and it turns out they were at a whey protein contest/conference.
Right. No, actually, that doesn't happen. We don't drop Sister Wives till Sunday, because this will drop tomorrow, right? Or today.
No, this drops Sunday.
Oh, okay then. Yeah.
I'm
don't know what's happening here.
I'm dropping 7 and 8 on Sunday and 9 on Monday.
Cool.
I want these motherfuckers who are also called our fans that we love so much.
Right.
I want them to have a full day of couple to throuple on Sundays.
As well they should. And folks, I've seen a number of comments in Backdoor Friends. Those of you who are saying, I'm not watching it, I'm just listening. Just please watch one episode.
Oh
Please.
man, guys, come on.
Please.
And this set, so I've watched all of it.
Okay. We started 9 last night and it was getting to be too late.
This set of episodes, it is like between Ramen and Jonathan and Ashmel, it is like, who's like, you need a scorekeeper to decide who's going where and what's happening. And they change their mind and they change their mind and it is messy as fuck and I'm here for it.
And we called Mashley the agents of chaos when they showed up. We had no idea.
No.
None. These two are manipulative and they are playing a game and I'm here for it.
I'm here for it. And even though I shouldn't, I'm going to admit that I still like them.
I still like them too. They're terrible. I wouldn't
Mhm.
want to be their friends. I certainly wouldn't wanna be involved with them, but they're great TV.
They're fantastic. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, this show delivers everything.
Yes. Yes, and
It's so much
Ace, if
better
you're
than Love Is
listening to
Blind.
us Ace, if you're listening to us, I know you made fun of us for liking Ramal, both Ashmal and Ramen. You can go pound sand. I'm still team Ramen. He's still incredibly hot. He's also obnoxious and immature, but I love him.
He did have on the long shirt and the Speedo
Yes,
all
many
episode.
times, many times, but he's
Guys,
still so hot. At one
mm.
point, Todd got up last night, so he paused. I don't know where he went, but he got paused, and it paused right on Ramen, and I was like, "Oh my god, he is so hot." But god, he's a hot fucking mess.
Okay, he's hot, but so is Ashmel.
Ashbel's super hot too.
They're
They're just
both
hot in
super
different
hot.
ways.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think which one I would go home with if they were both straight and I was in a bar and I met them.
Ramen for
Um,
me.
I think it would be
Well,
Ashmel.
it might be Ashmal because I think Ashmal has a better personality. So I
Yes.
think that would tip
Yes.
it over for
Mhm.
me. If all I had to do was look at these people and never talk to them, it would
Right.
be
Okay. Okay.
Ramen. But anyway,
I'm kind
regardless,
of
the Barbies did a good job getting out of here because this is
the
not
Barbies
good.
the Barbies are like, "We're getting out of here before this hits the fan."
Right, and it
100%.
has hit the fan.
This
I'm
is
so
better
psyched.
than Love Is Blind.
And Love is Blind is good this season.
It's okay. I'm having
I'm
problems with
enjoying
it.
this.
I'm having
Oh,
problems with it.
okay.
I feel like
Do you need a therapy corner for a minute?
don't forget, I don't trust those producers because they're the
I
people
know.
who do Married at First Sight.
They
And
cannot be trusted.
hashtag never forget season 2 when they really fucked us completely over and gave
That is true.
everybody a different edit than was reality.
That's true.
So that is always in the back of my mind. And now I'm starting to think there's a few episodes, especially in the second drop, that I'm like, why do we even need this episode? Like,
Mm,
I feel like they're starting to go the route of Married at First Sight and giving us a bunch of filler. Like, it
mm.
used to be every episode had a cliffhanger.
True.
That was Love
It's
Is
true.
Blind, and you were like,
Yeah.
"Oh my god, I can't wait to go to the next one."
Right. Yeah,
But,
this is
like,
not
episode
that.
7 in particular, I'm like, "What is this? Why do I
Mm.
care about this?"
Yeah, 7 felt like a snooze fest.
Mhm.
It starts getting better at 8 because Chelsea is just melting down.
Wow. Wow.
And I'm psyched that Jessica's back.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's gonna be an agent of chaos. I don't
I
even
have
really
a
like her.
problem I have a problem with Laura. Can I voice it and then we can, you know, get into
Move
couple trouble?
move past it. Yes,
Yeah. So,
let's work through this with you.
skip about a minute or 2, guys, if you don't wanna hear the spoiler from episode I think it's 8 of Love Is
Okay.
Blind. I liked Laura. However, I don't anymore because although I hate
Okay.
Jeremy too now. Jeremy's trash too.
And we've heard how trash he is.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
But Laura is trash too because she's upset that Sarah Ann is contacting Jeremy, right?
Mhm.
But then she's in a bar encouraging Jessica to do the same thing to Jimmy and Chelsea.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like,
Uh-huh.
"Oh, girl, that is not cool.
That she's not a girl's girl. I
Not only
thought
are
she
you
was a
not a
girl's girl at
girl's
first.
girl, but you are like you're just so hypocritical.
Mhm.
It's so bad. It's so
Mhm.
bad. It pissed me off so much.
I'll give
So
you
there we
that.
go.
I still kinda like her though. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't.
Okay.
That
Let me put it this way. The thing is when I say I like these people, I don't mean I want to be their friend.
it's the scale of how much you hate them and you hate her the least.
And it's not even that I hate her the least. I'm enjoying watching her on my television. That's what makes me like one
Okay.
of these
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, that's how I
Are
feel
you
about Sean.
entertaining?
That's what I'm talking about. Like
Yeah.
he's entertaining in these few episodes.
Mhm, mhm,
Yeah.
mhm, mhm.
Yeah. That's it though.
Okay,
All
let's
right.
get into
Here we
these
go.
numb nuts.
This is
I
Couple to Throuple, episode 1. No, season 1, episode 7, Fun and Romance.
I'm really getting sad that we're coming to the end of this.
I can't we need a reunion. There better be a reunion.
There's not gonna be. You
Oh
know
my
there's not.
god, and
There
Spicy
needs to
Ramen
be.
needs to be there, and he
Oh,
is gonna fuck shit up.
spicy ramen is popping
Ugh,
out. He's
God.
popping popping his shirt
Mm.
off, popping tags, whatever popping happens. God, I sound like such
Taking
an old
poppers?
person there taking poppers. He probably is. Let's be real, it's ramen. He probably is taking a lot of poppers, which is fine. I'm not judging. Um, but yeah, I'm enjoying this. This is getting even better.
If they give us a reunion, I will personally pay the salaries of all of these people.
Wow. and you're unemployed. You might not wanna volunteer for these
I have
things."
no idea how that's gonna work.
But
Can't
in
even
my
pay
brain, I will
myself.
do it.
Can't
Right.
even pay myself. Okay.
That's fine.
Alright, so the boys learn oh, it's post-swap glow, okay?
Ah, it's like post-nut clarity,
Yes.
post-swap glow. Got it.
And the couples are heading home with their chosen toys.
Yeah, and the more we're getting into this and the more it's Lord of the Fliesing it,
Yeah.
the more they're the toys.
Oh, it's
It's
so
bad.
bad, so bad. The end of episode 8, I'm ready to throw everybody out the window for the way they're talking.
The only 2 singles and the only 2 people who seem to see each other's humanity in all of this are Jonathan and,
Mia.
no, no,
Oh,
no. The
Becca?
f Becca, yes, I was like, "Jenna, that's not right."
Mia sees it too, though, because Mia
Mia
calls
does
out
too.
Hulk and Lauren on it.
Mia sees them as but these 2 are like, "Oh, we now need to be a unit of
Mhm.
figuring
We
out
need
what the
to
fuck's
protect
happening
one
here."
another.
Yes,
Yes.
and they are actually protecting one another.
The boys learn from Frank that he was engaged before and that it had happened pretty quickly,
Mhm. Yeah, really quick.
really quick.
They were on lesbian time.
Yeah, they were. They
They were
were.
on lesbian time.
Yep. Everyone seems to be sleeping that night, like really sleeping.
Yeah, I think they're
Okay.
tired. I think a lot has been happening and they're tired.
So the next morning, Roshmel wakes up and they're chatting about Jonathan a little bit right in front of Frank.
They could not care less about Frank if you paid them. And
No.
the only reason they care about Jonathan is because he rejected them.
Yes. Ding ding
That's
ding.
it.
Oh
That's
wait, hold
all
on.
it is. Ta-da! That's all
Yes.
it is.
So there's some tension between Mashley and Becca says it's hard to pretend I'm okay when I'm not. Like I'm
Mhm.
just not.
I wanna be like, "Girl, then don't pretend."
Now we have Shitney. Darian's at the edge of the bed. She's like, I kind of want to talk to you guys about. Remember when I said I wanted to kiss more people? Well, I kind of want to kiss Ash, but like I want to respect you guys, but I'm curious. Sean is like, what the fuck?
Yeah, how can you go wanna talk to someone else? You are our toy.
You
We
belong to
bought you.
us. We
Yes.
paid for you. I have the receipt.
Yes, we chose you in a very important, very serious, very formal swap ceremony.
Yes. So Shitney's like, do you want to swap? And Sean, now are you ready for this brilliant metaphor from Sean?
Oh, I am. I am.
You threw a wrench at the mirror, and now all of these pieces have shattered, and I'm looking at them and trying to figure out which image is the real image because now I'm questioning everything. Wow.
Wow,
Wow.
that was Shakespearean almost
Almost.
in its
Almost.
grandeur.
I wonder if I could take that and present it to philosophy classes and have them
Oh,
try to solve it.
that would be a good logic problem, I think. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I was almost a philosophy major.
That doesn't surprise me.
I was almost a philosophy major because I was in love with my philosophy professor.
Also doesn't surprise me.
Jeff Jordan, he looked a lot like Jeff Daniels, and he had
Oh.
a dog whose excuse me, whose name was Sophie, if
Mm,
memory serves, a big golden
okay.
retriever that he would bring to study sessions.
Mm,
So I went to all of the study sessions.
okay.
I really quite enjoyed him. If I hadn't had to take logic, which I never could have
How
gotten
old
through.
was he?
Oh, how old was Dr. Jordan?
Was he a holdie
No,
or
he
was he like
was
middle-aged?
oh, he was definitely middle-aged. I mean, he was probably in his late 30s.
Okay.
I mean, he's still teaching. I occasionally
Okay.
look him up to see if he's still there. He's like the head of the department now.
Are you looking him up to see if he's single?
No.
Okay. I also, to no one's surprise, was in love with my English professor.
Of course you were. Of course you were.
I've been in love with many English professors over my time. And
Because that's
this
what we do.
this one in particular, his he I want to say he was probably in his late 50s, early 60s. He was a
Okay.
holdie in
He's a
every
holdie.
way.
Okay.
And he used to love my poetry.
Oh,
And
Amy.
he would like single me out in class and make me read my
Oh.
poem and then talk about how great it was, and it probably wasn't, but like we had a thing. We had
Was this
an
undergrad
energy
or
between
graduate
us.
school?
Undergrad.
Okay. Okay.
We had an
I like that
energy
you were like,
between
"Oh,
us.
no, it was undergrad."
Undergrad. Yeah. He once told me how nice my shirt looked on me one day. in front of the whole class. Like, you can't do that, dude. You
No,
can't do that.
no, no, but this was the 90s, anything
It
went.
was the 90s.
No one gave a shit.
I took him, nowhere to lie, for one semester. I took him for 4 of my 5 classes.
Wow,
Mhm.
wow.
Got an A in every one of them. Mhm, mhm. And
I love it.
he was amazing because he was a Vietnam vet, and he wrote a bunch of war poetry, and we would sit and we would just
Jesus.
talk about the '60s, and I can't go I can't go down this
You're
road.
guys, she's blushing. She is straight up blushing right now.
I can't talk about it anymore. Okay.
You're absolutely blushing. Wow, okay.
Whew,
Is he still
okay.
teaching?
Yes. I
Okay.
ran into him in the grocery store. Oh, and then when I became an adjunct, he hired me to teach there. Mhm. But by
Oh.
that point, he was a little too much of a oldie because he was, like, in his 70s, and I was like,
Yeah, no,
"Okay,
that's not
this
cool
really
anymore.
isn't hot anymore for me."
I mean,
But
in 10 years, it might be hot
I
for
bet you
you.
I could still get there. I
I
bet you
bet.
I could still get there.
I so he taught at Penn State, but you weren't at main campus all 4
Yeah,
years, were you?
I can't give specifics.
Okay,
He
fair
taught at
enough.
Penn State, let's just leave it
Okay.
there.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Don't forget, it's a small town up here, so
I understand.
we can't give specifics, but
I understand.
I was in love with that man.
Oh my god,
Okay.
I need to get a photo of him and a photo of Dr. Jordan, and we can see
Yeah, yours
what
was
happened.
probably better.
I don't know, maybe. I mean, I'm one of those people who thinks that Jeff Daniels is hot, and if you think
I
Jeff
think
Daniels
Jeff
is
Daniels
hot,
is hot.
then you might think,
Jeff Daniels in the newsroom? Come on. First of
yes,
all,
first of all.
the newsroom is one of the greatest shows ever made.
See, if you liked Newsroom, I don't understand why you haven't watched West Wing yet,
I know I don't understand
because
either,
it's so
Amanda.
much better.
I don't understand either. It's one of those things for me that's kind of like The Wire,
Mm.
where I know it's really, really, really good, but I feel like the time has passed. And if I watch it now, it's going to feel dated.
No, The West Wing holds up pretty well. There's a
Okay.
couple of things that, you know,
Okay.
there's a couple of ways that we talk about people that we would not today, but it
Okay.
was also 25 years ago. So, like, okay.
Hmm.
But otherwise it holds up well, and it will tug at your like government can do good
Mm.
heartstrings.
I love that.
I know. I
Hmm.
know.
Okay.
I believe.
All right.
Okay,
Back
back
to
to
this shit show. Sorry.
these numb
Okay.
nuts.
So Sean says, it sounds like you want to fuck around and find out, kinda.
Uh-huh.
And Darian's like, oh, now I fear they're going to act weird around me. I don't know how this is going to go. And she's all upset.
I should never have shared my own autonomous feelings. What
Mm-mm.
was I
Nope.
thinking?
Nope.
Now.
Now at breakfast, Mashley are all over Darian. And
Mhm.
Shitney is throwing the stink eye, especially Brittany. I mean, she is throwing that gold underlined stink eye
She's
right at them.
she's her makeup terrifies me.
I'd be scared of her. She
I
would cut a
She would
bitch.
terrify me in
Hmm.
person. I think she's real cutthroat, and I don't know.
I think,
She's not warm and fuzzy, which people don't have to be. I'm not saying by any means a woman needs to be warm and fuzzy. I just tend to gravitate towards people who are warm and fuzzy,
hmm
and people who
hmm
are not, I don't tend to gravitate towards.
hmm
So she scares me.
yeah. She
And then the
pulls
rainbow
up,
wig.
she gets up, she pulls that thong out of her ass, and she storms off.
Okay, but when that happened, we need to talk about her ass because that thing is amazing.
Sh-
Jesus.
she's a beautiful woman.
Her body is
Yes.
insane.
She's a beautiful, beautiful
She turned
woman.
around in
And
that thong, and Todd and I were both like, "Wow."
yeah. And that's why I'm like, Sean is kind of like a wah wah
He's like a
compared to
lump on a
her.
log compared to her.
Yeah,
Yes. I
she's
don't
like
get it.
smoking. I don't know.
She is smoking.
Okay,
But
so
again, she scares me.
the boys ask Frank, what do you see in us? And Frank says, trust, honesty. Like, he gives some good answers.
Mhm, mhm.
And they're like, why did your last relationship ended? And Frank says, jealousy.
Dun, dun,
Bum, bum, bum.
dun.
We
And by
all
the
know
way,
it. Go ahead.
go ahead. I was gonna say, by the way, that is why Ramal is not going to make it either. Jealousy.
I just
Except they're still
said,
together.
the last thing this couple needs is more injection of jealousy.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no.
Holy shit. So,
Rahman is still walking around like he lost his best friend because of Jonathan. Like, it's not good.
it's
It's not good.
Ashmil says the way he talks so lovingly about his ex tells us what a nice guy Frank is.
I
And
think
they
Frank
have
is lovely.
I do too. And they have dogs together and everything.
And yes, and
Mhm.
they,
And
Ashmal has no interest in that.
we learn Ramen has some cats
Right, and
that he
has a joint
inherited.
custody
Mhm.
situation, and, Ashmal's not into that. I really like Frank. I would like
I
to
do
spend
too.
more time knowing Frank because I think still waters run deep with him.
I do
I think
too.
he just seems I think there's something in there.
I think Frank is more than just some hot guy.
Mhm, I think
He
so too.
has Amanda, he's a human and has thoughts and emotions.
Are you sure? I
He's more
mean,
than a toy.
wow. I
Okay.
wasn't prepared for that, but okay. Okay, if you say so.
Becca and Jess are chatting, and Becca tells her what happened. Now, I'm starting to realize that Becca can't keep her goddamn mouth shut about anything.
Becca is a tattletale and a gossipy girl, and I'm here for it
I'm here
because
for
she's
this.
beginning the drama.
So she's telling Jess about, oh my god, the Jonathan told me that my couple, Mashley, they're trying
They might trade me
to
in.
poach him. They're trying to poach him, and what's gonna happen to me? Okay. So cut to Mashley talking about how hot Jonathan is, and
Yeah.
did you notice that Maximo is going with his Dave Navarro look for this episode?
He has a lot of looks,
This is
Lewks, I believe that's what the kids say.
Dave
There's
Navarro.
there's Maximo is Maximo is a real shapeshifter.
Do you know they call him Maxie?
No, I
Yeah,
missed
they
that.
call him Maxie.
Hmm. No,
hmm
I'm not into that. No, I don't know. I'm
So
not feeling
he's like,
Maxie.
I really like Darian too. And then in a confessional, Mashley's like, look, people, this isn't that deep. Like, we just need to explore more. Okay.
Again, these are people. As soon as
Yes.
they said that, I was like, "Oh, you 2 are garbage." Because at
Yep.
first I thought they were really valuing people as people.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No. They just wanna bang around, which again, if that's all we wanna do,
So is this
that's
more
fine.
unicorn hunting?
Yes, but somehow they don't feel as gross about the unicornness of it all, but no, they just wanna swing. They
Mm,
just wanna bang, and
okay.
then they wanna find someone who falls in love with them, quote,
So
unquote.
of the couples that are left, who is the most unicorn hunty? Hulk and Lauren?
I'd say Hulk and Lauren or Shitney,
Okay.
because 'cause they're just, like, trading people in and out.
Yeah. It's
And
gross.
for when, what's her bucket was talking to when Darian was talking to Sean and Brittany, and they were like, "Well, we have to do what's best for us."
Right.
Like, what about what's best for her? Like,
It's couples privilege.
it's couples privilege.
Okay. All right.
They're
Gotcha.
just these people are still
Look at
not
me with the terms.
look at you, like, these couples are still not looking at the singles like they're people who might have feelings and autonomy.
Correct. And we
Yeah.
thought Mashley was going to do that, but they
I
let
thought
us down.
Mashley was
They
doing it.
let us
No.
down. Mm-mm.
No, no, no.
So Rashmel is still obsessing over Jonathan, the two of them. They're talking about him day and night, day and night. And
He's got it
Ashmel's
bad.
like,
He is lovesick.
Ashmel's like, how dare he demand answers of us? And Raman says, you're just not seeing his point of view. You don't have empathy for him. Now, in a confessional, Ashmel's like, am I here right now? What the
What
fuck is
is
going on?
happening?
And he says, what do you do when you're trying to support your boyfriend who wants a boyfriend, but that other boyfriend doesn't want to be the boyfriend, but your boyfriend thinks the other boyfriend wants to be the boyfriend?
Right. Clear as day.
What do you do?
What
What
do
do
you
you do?
do? It's not easy
Now,
being cheesy.
now we have a relationship session, and it's how well do you know your chosen single?
I did not enjoy this game.
Dr. Shamar Moore,
Mhm.
what are you doing?
This was not a good game,
This
but
was
again,
probably
her
Scott's
glasses
idea.
game
This was
probably
probably
was Scott.
Scott's idea. Mhm.
This or Shamar Moore. It's Scott or Shamar Moore. Shamira would not do this.
Correct.
Shamar
Dr.
would do this.
Shamira would not
Would
do
not do
this.
this.
Her alter ego, Lesser, is
Right.
Shamar Moore.
Shamar Moore.
I agree.
Um, again, her eyewear game is
Mhm.
on point.
Mhm.
Her
Mhm.
sunglasses. I want an entire thing. You know what? She reminds me of, did you watch? I feel like we've talked about this. Did you watch Nine Perfect Strangers?
No. But
Okay.
that's by somebody that I wanted to. Okay, so Nine Perfect Strangers is by who? Who did that show?
Uh, who was in it?
No, who
Nicole
did the show? Because the person who
it's
did
David E. Kelly because it's
Thank you, it's
yeah,
David Kelly. Okay, I
it's
knew it
David
was
E.
somebody
Kelly,
I
and
know. Okay,
it's, it's I was gonna say Drew Barrymore. No, it's Reese Witherspoon's production company,
okay.
that did it
Who
because
did Big
it's
Little Lies, Ally McBeal, he's done a bunch
right.
of stuff,
He's
yeah,
done a
we
bunch of
love
stuff.
him.
So and it's written by, what is her, Leanne Morty, who wrote Big Little
Yeah,
Lies, also nice.
yes,
Long
yeah,
story short, doesn't really matter other than to say Melissa McCarthy is in Nine Perfect Strangers,
mhm,
and her eyewear game is so on point, and it reminds me of Shamira Shamar, which is
okay,
why I have these pink glasses. I
okay.
fell in love with her glasses. If nothing else about Nine Perfect Strangers, it was not nearly as good as Big Little Lies, which we should cover that. That was so
I
good.
could just watch that for
I've
California
watched it.
porn, to be
Oh, I know it's
honest.
so
Mhm.
good.
If they're in Monterey, that's exactly where I wanna live, but
So
anyway.
beautiful. It's so beautiful. But in this, Melissa McCarthy is living her big tortoiseshell glasses caftan best life,
Mm,
and it's a life that I'm interested in. I'm
okay,
interested in this
okay,
life.
alright, that
I
sounds
only own
good.
one caftan.
Okay.
It's very
I want that
70s.
for
It's
you,
awesome.
I want
Yeah.
that for you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, in this session, the singles all sit near the beach in a chair.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
there's these obstacles the couples have to complete, and then they have to pick an answer to a question. It's all very bizarre.
It is very weird.
And they're reintroducing the concept of play because they're like things have gotten really heavy here.
Uh-huh.
So
Uh-huh.
the first thing they have to do is they have to dive like bobbing for apple style in a
What was
bowl
that
of
liquid?
it looks like jizz.
It does.
I'm just gonna say the quiet part out loud. It looks like a bowl of jizz.
It looks like a bowl. Just it was so gross, and watching them stick their faces in it, and it drip.
Ramen had his face in there for 75 hours.
Ramen could never find what he was looking for, which might be a metaphor for Ramen's life, quite honestly. Wow, this game was totally just Ramen's life brought brought to game form. He can't get what
But
he
you know
wants.
who's killing it? Hulk.
Fucking Hulk and
Hulk
Lauren.
smash. Yeah.
Mm,
So he's digging around in there. It's name your single's biggest ick, and they
mhm.
can choose.
Yeah,
And of course, Jess's is that she hates lazy people.
of course.
Fuck off,
And he's like, "Well,
Jess.
we're fitness people, so we know that because we don't like being lazy.
Fuck all of you.
Fuck all of you."
From the rest of the people, fuck
Right,
all of you.
fuck you.
hmm
Yes.
We learn that Becca hates the baby voice.
Well,
Okay,
I do
that's
too.
legit.
That's fine.
And Shitney, their single Darian hates eye boogers. I feel like that's pretty universal. So the
But
next,
okay, but does it raise to the does that rise to the level of, like,
I know the
I need to
biggest
call this
ick.
out?
Yeah,
I've got way bigger icks than that.
me too. I have trypophobia. So my biggest ick
Oh,
is anything with a pattern
I
that has
know.
deep holes in it.
I
Ugh.
f I find that such a
Ugh.
fascinating phobia.
Can't talk about it.
Okay, let's not talk about it. You're turning
It
green.
literally hurts my like gums and teeth when I think about it. That's how weird this is.
I understand, I understand.
Amanda, we
It
can't
hurts your gums.
to Amy's weird corner. We cannot. Let's stay
Come
the
back.
path. Stay the
Let's
path.
stick with these weird people because 'cause they're all a bunch of fucking weirdos.
Hey everyone, stay tuned. Little Miss Recap will be right back after these words. The next challenge is they have to bust balloons. And Hulk is
Right.
like, "Get your gluteus maximus. Come on, squish those." Like he's all
Oh,
revved up.
Cody couldn't have done it during COVID
Now
because
his
his
gluteus
gluteus
maximus
maximus
hurt.
hurts way too much, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, we
Mhm.
wouldn't want him to hurt his precious gluteus maximus.
God. We learned that Jess had sex in a church.
"You go, girl."
Mhm.
I liked how she was like, "Sorry, mom."
Mhm. Yep.
I hope your mom's not watching this, Jess.
And then I forget what the last challenge was.
It
It was trait
was
in the bedroom was the answer, but I forget what the challenge was.
well, they had to pick up the stick. Okay, they did that, and then shit, what was the 3rd one?
I forget, guys.
I
Sorry.
forget too, but
But
it was
Hulk
dumb, whatever it
wins.
was.
They
They
win.
win, they get to the ocean.
And
They won.
Jess's trait in the bedroom is splits and flexibility. And Hulk's like, "Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh I got goosebumps, yeah."
He is riding her like a freaking wheelbarrow. She's
Oh
just sitting there in
god,
down dog,
oh
and he is
god.
going to town.
They run into the ocean and they do this kiss, right? And
That's their
it is
first kiss, Amy.
it's so wild because Hulk has his hands on the back of their necks like he's trying to
Uh-huh.
fucking strangle them.
Yeah.
and he brings them in and is mashing them into his
It
face. It's
yes.
real aggro.
It's aggressive, particularly for a first kiss as a couple. This
Mhm,
was not as good as
mhm.
when Junior picked, uh,
Mashley up.
Mashley up. No, it
Mhm.
was not as hot as that.
Hashtag never forget.
Oh, that was hot. And we got to see that shower again
We did.
because that was the prize for this. You got to go to the Eden
You
room.
get to go to the Eden suite, and
Yeah.
somebody said, I don't know if you caught this because you had asked this question, like, didn't we know this room was there? Somebody said, I always wanted to go through that door. So
Ah,
they knew the door was there, they just couldn't go through it.
got it, got it, got
So
it.
Darian at this point heads over to Brittany and she's like, "Are you avoiding me?" And Brittany's like, "Yep," and walks away.
Jesus Christ.
Brittany tells us she's pissed that she was not included and she got violated. And then we have footage of them asking Darian to be exclusive and her saying, "Oh, yes, absolutely." So Brittany's like, "I don't know what's going on here."
No, no, what she said in that was, "What we're looking for is an exclusive throuple," and she's like, "Yes, that's what I'm looking for too." We've not
Oh, okay.
established
Okay.
exclusivity
She
yet.
didn't say, "Are we exclusive?" or "We need
No.
you to be exclusive."
No,
Okay.
it's just like, you
Thank
go
you
on
for
a
clarifying.
it's like you go on a first date with somebody and you're like, "Do you wanna have kids? Yes or no?" I'm not asking you, are we going to go make a baby right now?
Okay.
I'm just saying, is this something you want in your future? Because if
Okay, so
not, then we should
Darian
move
was
on.
like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, I'm looking for that
Yeah,
too down the road."
down the road, but
Or
not
if it's right or whatever.
yes, she's not
Okay.
committed to this yet.
So later they're talking about communication and Darian's like, "Do you want me to say something to you right away if something comes up or do you want me to hold on to it?" And she tells the camera like, "It sounds like they just don't want me to have any thoughts." Ding
Correct.
ding ding.
Very good, Darian. You're too cute for
Mhm.
this.
Yep.
You are too cute for these numbnuts.
Brittany, oh, now they have the balls to wonder. The balls
Oh
to
god.
wonder if Sanu was the right choice all along.
What? What? You hated
Yep.
her,
You hated Sanu. You
and she
hated
wouldn't
her.
bang you.
Oh God.
These 2 are
Okay.
dumb.
I
They're
know.
just really
I know.
dumb.
So Brittany tells Sean that she realizes how perfect he is for her now, and she's more attached to him than ever.
That was weird. I was like, "You
Mhm.
hate each other."
So now we go to Hulk, Lauren, and Jess, and they're getting ready to go on their date into the Eden
Mhm.
room. And Hulk asks Jess, "Have you ever had sex to dubstep?" "Oh, yeah, you probably had it real, real hard. Oh, yeah, tell me more about it. How hard was that dubstep sex?"
I was not expecting that.
I know you weren't.
Oh, I can't breathe.
It's a little loud. I feel like I have to turn it down a little bit.
Oh my god, I'm crying.
How hot was that dubstep sex? Tell me all about it, Jess. Oh, yeah, I got goosebumps. I got goosebumps.
Oh, I love you
Ah,
so much.
it took
Okay.
me quite a while to find just the right one.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
just that was as good as the porn music.
Oh, yeah, it was.
We don't
Yeah, it
even get
was.
the porn music this episode. There's
Well,
nothing
I'm
porny.
only using it if we need it. We might.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know. We'll
I
see.
don't know. The cats aren't here either. Who knows what'll happen?
She's like, "Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah." So now, they tell Lauren tells the camera, she really wants to use the night to talk more and get to know Jess and who she is as a person. And
You wait, what? What?
Hulk's sitting there and he's like, "Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's
Yeah.
talk more." But in his head, it's all, "Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going to talk all fucking night, baby."
Who would find that music? Obnoxious dubstep music? To be honest you could, threaten my life, and I would not really be able to call out dubstep music, to be honest. Is it the Indigo Girls? If not, I have nothing to contribute.
It's so him, isn't it?
Oh, it is. It
Mhm,
totally
mhm, mhm.
is.
So Hulk pretends that she's a human being,
That's nice for a minute,
and
yeah.
he questions like, "What do you need from us before we have sex?" And she's like, "An emotional connection." He's like, "Oh yeah. Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
me too. Me too.
Yeah.
Oh, I got goosebumps because I was gonna say that." I hate this
He
motherfucker.
hasn't had
Okay.
goosebumps in a while, unfortunately.
So now we're in the pool, and Becca, um, is say oh, it's Becca and Noshmel, I'm sorry. And they're in the pool, and Becca's like, "Of course you can't tell anyone, but" and of course she tells them all about Jonathan,
Oh my
right?
god.
Now, Becca says, "They're fucking with me, but they're also obsessed with me." Now he runs, he does not walk, he runs to
No.
Ramen
Of
and tells
course.
him he runs like Jenny and I would say scoop speed right to
Yes.
Ramen and is like, "Wait till you hear I have the tea, blah, 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 blah."
And it's about Jonathan, and we can maybe I don't know what's happening here. Maybe we can get him back. I don't know if we can get him back. Do you think we can get him back?
Ramen turns into spicy ramen, and he's like, "Wait a minute here. I confided in Mashley about I want that toy. Why are
Right.
they need that toy?
Don't they
That
know how
toy's
much
mine."
don't they know how much pain I'm in after not
Mhm.
being able to see him for a day?
Yes, yes. So later,
Oh,
everyone
jeez.
is beginning to gather on the lanai,
I was
okay?
gonna say everybody's beginning to come apart at the seams because, yes, that is also what's happening.
And Becca is again telling everyone. Now she's telling everyone about this.
Becca could just get a bullhorn and just walk through this resort going, "Hey, guys, let me tell you what's going on with
A
Jonathan and Mashley."
and I just wrote, "Poor Jonathan, he didn't want her telling everyone. He did her a
No.
solid." He was,
He
like,
did.
whispering.
He was trying to take care of her, and she is just blowing up all over this resort, and I'm kinda here for it.
I'm kinda here for it too. Look, I'm not gonna lie. This is entertaining as fuck.
It is, but, oh, none of these all of these people need a where is Shamira Shamar Moore?
Okay,
Why isn't she helping these people?
that's my question. Why is Shamira Moore not sitting in front of Ramen and Ashmel and being like, "Let's talk this out, guys"?
Right, because 'cause you're clearly struggling. I'm
Do
here
you
to
think
help.
Okay, I have a theory. Do you think
Uh-oh.
Scott is such a fucking mess that he's monopolizing her off camera?
Oh, with
With
his
like, "Can we talk
non-monogamy
about my
problems?
drama?"
That
Yes.
would not shock me. I feel like Scott Evans probably has a lot of drama in it his around his life.
I'm here for him
He's
too.
he is
Mhm.
so hot. Oh
He's
my
so hot.
god. He is so hot.
Okay. So Becca decides she's gonna go over to Mashley right now and
She's just
confront
taking
them
care of it.
because she's
And
pissed.
I love how now we've just got little factions of people, like,
I know.
eavesdropping on other factions of
I
people.
know. And this is where this part and later is where Sean and Brittany don't really annoy me because they're kind of funny.
They are kind of funny. They're in for this drama.
They're in for the drama.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're still
I feel
trash people, but they're in for the drama.
I feel like Britney's the person potentially at a party that could what's her bucket from Steel Magnolias? So, like, if you got something unkind to say about somebody, sit next to me because I wanna hear it.
Shirley MacLaine? Are you
Shirley
talking
MacLaine,
about
yes.
the Shirley MacLaine?
The Shirley
Yes.
MacLaine, yes.
Mhm.
I feel like that's a little bit of what
Mhm.
Britney has going on.
Yeah, I
Sit next
agree.
to me. If you've got some drama, I want in on it.
I agree. So as Becca's walking over there with her stride, right?
Oh, yeah.
Ashmel tells the camera his favorite version of Becca is "My days are numbered, Becca," because
Uh-huh.
she knows she has to pack, so she might as well unpack everything.
That's right. She is I like Becca a lot. I mean, I wouldn't
I
wanna
do
be her
too.
friend, but
I do
I'm
too.
enjoying her.
So she confronts them kind of, but they're like apologetic immediately and they're like, "We just want to be transparent with you, but we were still trying to figure it out, so we didn't want to say anything to you until we knew what was going on." She immediately melts into them.
They are so manipulative.
They like
Are so manipulative.
yes.
Through this whole thing, I was like, "Oh my god, this is happening. This is what they're doing. They are turning this around on her."
And it's him more than Ashley.
Oh, yeah.
He takes the lead if you notice in all these conversations.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ashley's just kind of along for the ride. She can help continue the conversation,
Mhm.
but wherever
Mhm.
he is going, that is where she's going.
Yes. And meanwhile, Sean's over in his group back at the, regular group, and he's saying the non-aggro group, I guess. And he's saying, "Oh, guess what, guys? Mashley almost tried to steal our toy too."
Right. By the way, Mash is trying to steal everybody's toy.
Mhm. So now Ashley tells Becca that they are physically all over her, but just not feeling oh, this is Maximo says this.
Yes.
"We're not feeling an emotional connection, and you deserve better as well, Becca.
Uh,
We have to
they're
break up with you for your own good."
right. We're doing this for you. I'm
Mhm.
doing this because I love you.
Becca's like, "I love you guys." And they're like, "Yeah, we love you too." And it's just bizarre. And then she says, this is deja vu because this is what happened to her with Hulk and Lauren.
Mhm.
And they hug her and they're all laughing and she's nice as pie to them and they go into a big cuddle pile. Meanwhile, everyone else in the group is over there like, Becca's probably kicking their ass.
Right, Becca's breaking them down, ripping them apart. Urgh. She's showing them. Meanwhile, Becca's over there almost
Yeah,
making out with them like,
yeah.
"Oh my god."
And Mashley says they still want to fuck Becca until they get to the new ceremony, if that's okay. They still want to fuck around with her.
Oh, well, sure, we're not gonna totally break up until we have to break up.
Right, right.
Why wouldn't
We
we keep
still,
banging?
listen, we purchased a 3-day pass for you.
Right, we're
We're
getting our
not
money's
leaving
worth
the
with you.
Magic Kingdom until it closes.
No,
You know,
we are getting our money's
we
worth.
purchased the park hopper. We
Mhm,
deserve to be in one
mhm.
of these parks until it closes.
Absolutely.
So
100%.
Frank kind of spots this going on and he's like, "Oh, Becca's been blindsided."
Right. Becca is ugh, it's not good.
Okay, now Roshmel is shit talking Mashley, and Ramen is particularly spicy today. He is ghost pepper spicy. He is wow.
Yeah.
He says,
Capsaicin scale, is that what it is?
"There you
Capsaicin?
go."
Yeah.
I don't know how to say it. He says, "They hugged me and they told me they were proud of me for standing in my truth." And Becca is stunned. And then Becca discovers they also want to fuck Darian. And she's like, "Oh my God." So
These people wanna fuck everybody.
now
Yes.
Ramen
Yes, they
says,
do.
"I will confront these motherfuckers at breakfast." Dun,
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 dun, dun.
dun.
It's going to be the dawn meeting at the OK Corral.
That's exactly what I've written down. Showdown at the Throuple OK Corral. Okay. So that night, though, in the Eden Suite, Hulk is giving Lauren an ass massage. And his tongue is sticking out to the side, and he's all like, "Oh, yeah."
Oh god,
Meanwhile,
okay. Okay.
Becca runs right into Mashley's suite, and she tells them everything,
Right.
even that Ramen's gonna confront them in the morning.
Right. Becca i Becca is also an agent of chaos. I'm enjoying her.
And
Again, wouldn't wanna be in a relationship with her because she can't be trusted, but I'm enjoying this.
I am too, and Mashley's in their confessional, and they're like, "Finally, we are the drama," and they're
Right.
like,
Whee!
"Woo, yeah."
I
Okay.
was not expecting strategery to become a part of this, but
I'm
now
here
we are
for
in
it,
strategery.
here for it.
Yeah.
So, now breakfast, we have the showdown at the Thruple OK Corral,
Dun,
and
dun, dun.
Ramen is all wound up. He presents as spicy, he is
He is
spicy.
dialed up to 20.
Yes. He's like, "This is not about Jonathan, this is about Mashley."
Mhm.
Mashley is unfazed walking into this, which is impressive because I wanted to ask you, you and I, we have a similar trait where we don't like conflict. We're conflict
Right.
avoidant, right?
Right. Yes.
What would like walking into that knowing someone was going to confront you? I don't know if I could go.
I don't know if I could show up. I really don't know if I could show up. And if I did, I would, like, make you come with me and hold my hand the whole time.
Yeah, maybe together our forces combined we could confront somebody. I don't know.
Maybe.
I
Maybe.
don't know. I don't
They'd
know.
really have to piss us off. Because you and I'll be like, "Oh, it's fine. I mean, you just, killed my dog in front of me. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't wanna talk
Yeah.
about it. It's
I
fine."
mean, maybe he had good reason to do it. Was my dog attacking you?
Right.
I'd get into that way.
Understand.
Yeah.
Sometimes there are extenuating circumstances for killing my dog.
Yep.
I get it.
So Brittany has her, what are we calling it? The headdress?
It's her rainbow Muppet headdress, and that's when you know she's serious. Also, it's not I don't
She
remember if it
kind
was
of
this
says,
episode
"I
or the
take
next
it
one.
out for like anger situations."
For big things, and
Yeah.
Sean's like, "Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
If that thing's coming out, I know shit's getting real."
Hmm.
I don't remember if it was this episode or the next one, but she has, like, a whole drawer of these head things. Like, she's
Ooh.
got a whole, like,
Okay.
set of things, but, this Muppet rainbow wig is everything.
So
It's
she
just
shows
everything.
up. She's wearing that.
Yeah.
Mashley comes in and they're
Shit's
like,
going down.
"Okay, we're ready to and willing to hear from everyone," says Mashley.
We're ready and willing to hear from Oh,
Yes.
thank you for bestowing this grace upon us, you dopes.
But Maximo says, like, "I also want to make sure we're heard too." So Ramen wasting no time. Are you going to pick Jonathan at the next ceremony? Now Frank is sitting right there.
Right.
Right there.
Poor Frank.
Sitting right there.
Hashtag save Frank.
Mhm. Mhm.
No one's looking out for him.
Shitney says, "Oh boy, you got straight to it. Get ready to light that ass up," Sean says. Mashley says, "Well." We love Becca, but she's bonding more with Ashley than me. So we're looking for a match that is kind of better for both of us.
Yes.
Ramen says, I confided in you how I felt about Jonathan, and you want to pull him in even though we owned him and have the receipt for him.
Right, even though he was our first toy, why wouldn't you talk to us
I
about it
peed on
before
him
you
and
even.
we own him.
Right. This is so weird, Amy.
It's disgusting.
It is so gross.
And I
He's
don't
still
know
hot, though.
if Ramen says, I don't think, I don't know if you think you don't need to have those conversations, but you do. And this is just messy gay drama, and I don't want to deal with it. And in a
Mhm.
confessional, Mashley says, who's the messy one? You're talking about Jonathan, and Frank is sitting right
Right
there.
there.
Oh, I'm
Ramen is
sorry. They
walking
don't
messy gay.
call him Frank. They say you're third.
You're third. Ramen is walking messy gay drama
It
with
is
his
like a
Detroit millennial
fucking,
situation.
it is like a fucking ping pong match for the next, I don't know, 75 minutes of content.
It is.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
I have to go back and look at it. Ramen did post something on Instagram, about the conversation with
Ooh.
Jonathan and Ashmal about their parents. It was, like a wall of text, so I
Okay.
need to go back and read it.
Of course he is. Of course
Of
he's
course.
defending himself with paragraphs of
Oh,
text.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
a wall
Okay.
of Instagram text, so,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Mashley handles this by saying, I want you to know that I hear you and I validate you.
I do, I do.
Again, this is one of those things, and I've pointed this out before. Emily does it sometimes on Married at First Sight.
Mhm.
I hear you. I understand you, but I'm
Right.
going to invalidate everything you just said.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
So
I
it's
loved
like,
it.
stop it. Okay.
I hear
So,
you. They were like, "I receive what you're saying. I
right,
receive it, Amy."
right. It's just bullshit words, guys. Stop using it.
These
So,
people are so dumb.
Mashley's like, I also want you to know we haven't made any decision yet. So it feels kind of weird that somebody's going around saying all of this.
Right, and we haven't made our decision yet, so none of you people can make your decisions because clearly our decisions are the ones that set everyone else's decisions free.
Now, this is probably the most objective feeling. I don't know. I want to make that an adverb, but I don't know
I
how.
know.
Objecty?
Objectifying-y?
Yeah, there we go. That we're gonna get.
Objectifying-y.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
better than what I was spouting. Brittany chimes in about the side conversations with Darian, and she's like, "You're trying to pursue her, and you're having these conversations, and why do you think that's okay?" Sean says, in the most objectify thing ever, "Yeah, you're fucking up other couples' experiences."
Oh my god. Not the singles. Who cares about them?
Wow, and like, it's not like you're hurting these singles.
No. Who cares
It's
about
you're
them?
fucking this playground up for
You're
the couples.
you are messing up my experience, and my
Wow,
experience is the only one that matters here.
wow. Okay, yeah. He's a
It's something
D-bag, but
else.
he's better entertainment than I thought he was.
Yes, he's
Yeah.
getting something has been awoken inside of him that
Yes.
some personality is coming out.
Yes.
Maybe
Ashley
maybe
says,
when Brittany without the Y wears the hat, that's when he can
mm,
come out too. Maybe this is like
maybe.
his sign that it is safe to have feelings.
Mashley's like, you guys, he's talking to Shitney, you're our favorite couple in the house. And then he looks at Roshmel and he's like, no tea or no shade.
Right.
And the boys in a confessional say, we are queer, dude. And when you say no tea, no shade, it means all
All
tea,
the tea.
all
Oh,
shade.
I love that.
Then they give this big speech about how they want to preserve their relationship with Brittany and Sean, but they also want Brittany, Sean, and Darian to be okay.
Right,
And I just wrote
right,
all beefs appear quashed for now.
right. For
For
now.
now. Now Becca and Frank are talking. And Frank says he feels like Ramen still has feelings for Jonathan. Oh my God, what led you to that conclusion? Him
Woo!
literally like, oh, when I think about Jonathan, my noodle gets all spicy. I think about that pretty boy
My
and
noodle gets crunchy.
that little cross earring that he wears in his left
Oh,
ear.
yeah.
I'm
Oh,
gonna bite
yeah.
on that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why Ramen is also Southern in his porn voice, but that's what it
But he
is.
is.
Okay.
I these things, these characters come to you, Amy. You don't make them
Shh,
up.
I don't.
They just come to
Yes,
you.
I embody them.
You
I
embody
don't
them,
know what happens.
truly.
So Shitney chat with Hulk and Lauren, and I just wrote,
Oh, no.
I don't know what's going on with Hulk. I mean, I think I know, but I'm not going to accuse anyone of being on something. But the way he talks, he's just so amped up all the time. So, like, for example, they ask him a simple question, like, or I mean, he asks them a simple
Right.
question, like, what do you want to do about Darian? But the way he asks it, he's like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
I think he's hopped up on
And they're just like,
steroids and human growth hormone.
woof, okay.
Something's happening over there.
Woof, okay. So they're basically like, I don't know, but we're actually considering Sanu again.
Right.
And then do you notice how much he uses the F word sometimes? He's like, I'm really interested in what you guys are gonna in your with your and the and it's like, dude, calm down.
He's a lot,
Like,
Amy.
just
He is a
calm down.
lot.
Well, he bangs to what the
True, true,
electronic music. So,
true, true,
yeah,
true. Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it again. I'm tempted, but I'm not gonna do it again. Okay.
Damn. Okay.
So now we're at the ceremony, and Mashley says they have queer panic going into this queer panic, and they're trying to move through the resort with as much respect and transparency as they can. But at the end of the day, this is their relationship.
Not
Okay.
anybody else
Okay.
that we have
So
to consider.
you're not even like talking about Darian like she's a human being.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Nope.
They do learn that there will be, even though this is the official, unofficial final ceremony, there will be another chance to swap.
I know. I was like, what is
Mhm.
happening?
Now we go to Mashley. Mashley says, we are inviting polyamory into our lives. Like, we love this.
This is the mode for us. And because we're doing it really well too.
And
We really feel like we're excelling at this.
they trade Becca in,
Of course.
and they pick Jonathan.
Well, what's
Dun,
even better is
dun,
they do the swap
dun.
ceremony and people step out and the gays are like, Jonathan better stay put. Jonathan better stay put. Jonathan better stay put. And then he walks his ass out there and they're like, he's dead to
Mhm.
us. Fuck that guy.
Yep. Ramen is pissed.
Oh
He
man.
calls them vampires. He calls the three of them clowns. He's pissed.
I don't think you want to piss off Ramen.
Ramen will cut a bitch.
Ramen will absolutely cut a bitch. Ramen will
Scott
destroy everybody in his, you know,
in his
path.
wake. Scott asks Roshmel how they feel, and Oshmel's like, this is the closure we needed. We're good. All good over
Mhm.
here.
Yep. Nope. Don't need
Nothing
that.
says closure like steaming ramen next to you with steam coming out of his ears.
Nothing says closure like, "We're fine. We're thrilled with how this is going. Everything is great."
Scott, Scott now goes to Lauren and Hulk. They're staying. Roshmel decides they're going to stay with Frank. And then Shitney we get to, and Darian says, well, there was a situation with mutual attraction for another couple, and suddenly these fucking idiots appreciate Sanu. And that's where it
Uh-huh.
ends. We don't
I
know if they're
know.
going to swap.
And like they kept going back to Sanu, and I hope in her brain she's like, "Don't pick me. Don't fucking pick me. Don't even look at me."
Now that we know who Sanu is, now that we know that
Yes.
Sanu is the daughter of the couple from Seeking Brother Husband, I can't unsee the resemblance. She looks
Oh,
so much like them.
she does. She
Yeah.
looks like the perfect mix of the two of them.
Yes.
She doesn't
Yes.
like look like her mother or her father. She
Right.
looks like her
Yes.
parents
It's
came together.
wild.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So Amanda, that's where we're leaving couple to throuple today. Maybe you're right. Maybe I should drop this on Saturday.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
Okay. All right.
Yeah, do
I
it. We can
like.
have a
Yeah.
weekend full. You get Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Who
Okay.
could ask for more? Who could
Okay.
ask for anything more?
Making decisions right on air, guys.
Guys, this is how we run here. Loose
Mm-hmm.
and fast. We're
You're gonna
just going as we go.
wait. Hold on. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
This is how we run here, loose and fast. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I need that as a ringtone. That music is amazing.
Mama's got a new toy.
I appreciate it. I appreciate
Oh,
it.
guys, it's fantastic. I
And
can't.
it gets worse. It's getting worse.
Mm.
I'm here
I
for it.
need I need notification that season 2 has renewed.
Please, please.
But here's what I need. So I'm gonna go against our twin flames, Ace and Caitlin, and say,
Okay.
unlike Ace and Caitlin, I do not want the singles staying in the house
No, no,
because I can't take notes on the ping pong of it all that will
no,
be happening.
no, no. Too
And the
much, too
singles,
much.
I feel like the singles need to be protected.
They do. They can't be putting up with these yozos 24/7. They need the opportunity to leave and relax.
They need to go back to that Holiday Inn with the air conditioner
Mhm.
under the window that leaks
Right.
and the musty smelling
Absolutely.
rug. Mhm,
Absolutely,
mhm.
and CNN International is the only thing that's on television.
Ooh, yeah,
Yeah, that's where
yeah.
we are. We're at CNN International is the
Mhm.
only option on television in English, and none of these people speak Spanish, so,
Right, right.
this is
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
We're just watching, weirdos on CNN.
yeah. Um, I guess what I wanna say is if you like Amanda and I, we do this more
We do
on
we
Little
do
Miss
more of
Recap
this.
Extra, where we're doing Sister Wives, the
Yes.
rewatch.
Yes.
We're doing 90 Day the Single Life, and many
Yes.
people have asked, we will be doing Seeking Sister Wife.
Oh,
There's not
fucking A,
a
we will.
doubt that we are doing that. It's
Do you know
happening.
what's amazing? It comes out on our wedding anniversary. It's like the heavens.
Oh,
See, this I'm getting Matt Sharp is messing with me this spring
okay.
because we're getting HEA, which is the spinoff no one wants
Mhm,
anymore, and
mhm,
it's happening the day after my birthday. I'm like, this is
mm.
a terrible birthday gift. Seeking Sister Wife, though, amazing anniversary gift.
Yes, yes.
March is a busy
Seeking
month for me.
Seeking Sister Wife is everything. I'm very
Right.
upset that my couple, Sidney and Natasha, are not on it, who, by
Sorry
the
about
way,
that.
are now both following me on Instagram. And I just want to give a
Oh,
little shout out to them. I don't think they listen to anything we do,
but
but
if
I
they do,
just
we
want to
love them.
say, love them both.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. I love them.
They're the
They're
only
amazing.
cast members I've ever allowed in my DMs.
Mhm. Wow.
Yes, it's
Wow.
going to stay
Well,
that way. Hmm.
okay. Well,
Unless,
I've been in Tasha's been in I went into Tasha's DMs for your Christmas gift.
yes, you did. The only way I'll allow a cast member in my DMs is if it's my old English professor and he gets on a
Oh,
reality show and then he can slide into my DMs.
okay, sure.
Okay. All right.
What if ramen slid into your DMs?
Nope. No, are you fucking kidding me? No
Oh, I would
way.
talk to that all day, every
Not
day.
jumping into that pool. No.
Oh, I would talk
Mm-mm,
I talk to the crazy.
mm-mm.
Like, I will entertain weirdos on Instagram, like, chatting, and Todd's like, "What? What?" I'm like, "It's just entertaining.
Here's the
Doesn't hurt
thing.
anything."
Here's the thing. I'm too afraid it will color how I talk about these people.
I
I
understand.
want
I
no
understand.
relationship with them
I
because I
understand.
want
I
to be
don't
able
really actually
to
want a
trash them.
relationship either, but
Right.
yeah.
Now, when the show ends and if I know they're definitely never coming on again, would I like to pick their brain about like behind the scenes or what happens? That could be
Yes,
interesting.
that could be
But
interesting.
I will not talk to you while you're on the just like I would never allow my students to connect with me on social media while I was teaching them.
Sure,
Yes,
absolutely,
yes.
absolutely.
And
That's a
my students
boundary you
were all
have to have.
adults. They were all
Yeah,
adults.
yeah, but it's a boundary you have to have. Yeah,
Yes, absolutely. All right, lady. I guess we're done.
I think we're done.
Okay.
Onwards and upwards.
Oh, I real quick. If you're
Yes,
on the $12 tier on
yes.
ladies of a certain age, you'll be hearing chapters 3, 4, and 5 of my book this week.
I can't
It's
wait.
dropping the same day. It's gonna drop Saturday.
Okay, cool.
So
I
will
cannot
this.
wait.
So there
That'll
we
enter.
go.
I have a lot of driving to do tomorrow, so this will be great.
And I also added a Truly Grace Brown tier, which is just like you're just a patron and you just want to support the show by giving a little bit more, but you really don't get
Okay,
anything else except my love and adoration.
right. Absolutely.
We've had some people bite on that, and I want to say thank you
Oh,
because it really
thank
keeps the show
you.
going. So
And
thank you to
and
all the patrons, all of them.
and anything that supports Truly Grace Brown, we support.
Yes, yes.
Oh, which
All
is a
right.
good punch real quick for trivia. March
Hmm.
10th, folks,
March 10th.
we're doing Sister Wives trivia with Seeking Sister Wife. No, with Surviving Sister Wives
Hmm.
with Shit Talk Love Should Be Multiplied Not Divided and We Love to Hate Everything. So,
Yes.
the four of us, Amy and I will be together, whether we'll be in her home or my home, and we will be wearing our cat
I
portal
don't think we're
shirts.
going to be together, but we'll talk about
Oh.
that. Here,
Oh,
I need special equipment for us to be able to record together through our mics, and it's
Okay.
expensive, but we'll talk about it.
we'll talk about it.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
figure- Todd might have it. He's got all sorts of shit.
Okay. If Todd
Okay.
has it, there we go.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
All right, my friend. Thank you.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.